Hi, I just want to give you a quick demonstration on this sink that we purchased. It was from Menards. It's basically when you see the Menards, they have once in a while they have the special on the one bowl sink, stainless steel. It's a commercial quality type sink, and this is the sink itself. It comes with everything that you need. It's a complete kit. It includes a faucet too, American Standard faucet, and this is what we replaced. It's a dual. We took that out, the 9-inch Kohler, and then we went to the American Standard kit from Menards. And this is what the plumber just came and just finished installing it. So the kit includes everything except for the grate. This is an American Standard grate I purchased separately. But you can see it's about a 9-inch deep, one piece. Huge difference. I mean, you know, we had a dual sink before and we never used the second side, so now we got one big opening here, so we could stick in the big pots and pans and stuff. And this is the faucet to give you. It's not bad. Single-handed faucet, pull down, spray, regular. Snaps back in pretty good, so it's got a good feel to it. It doesn't feel like it's going to come loose anytime. But you can see the amount of space we have on it. And then a big bonus for this is that we gained a lot of storage, because now we don't have two drains for each side of the tub. We only have the one drain, so we gained a lot of storage on the bottom to boot. So this is basically what it looks like. It's made in China. It's not bad. It's got padding on it and deadening material on it, so it doesn't sound hollow. We got the top mounted now, but you know, once we change the countertop, it'll be bottom mounted. The quality workmanship is okay. It's not the highest grade out there, but it's okay. A lot of people says that these type of sinks, the actual drainage is not really a steep slope, so you can have water sitting on top here, and you may get some watermarks. But you know, if you're afraid of watermarks, then these type of sinks aren't for you. But as far as draining, still okay. I mean, you know, I'm not anal, so I don't care too much about water spots. So basically what I did, I put some soapy water in a sponge so you can see the drainage effect. And you can see it's going to linger a bit, but like I said, you just grab the hose and just spray it down in the corners, and everything just pretty much goes towards the center. So it drains pretty good. I mean, you know, like it says, along the corners and the edges, things will accumulate and stick, and some water droplets. But if you use a sprayer, you could hurt it towards the center, and you're not going to have no problem at all. If you got something challenging, well, just take your paper towel and just give it a quick wipe, and you're good to go. Okay, I just want to do a quick follow-up on the sink that we picked up. It's American Standard. It's a kit sink, again, from Menards, and it comes with everything, including the faucet. You do not get the drain or the drain rack. I purchased separately. And the drain, you just use the existing drain from your old sink. So it's pretty much standard. If you got an unstandard one, then you may have to go out and buy an adapter. But we had a plumber install this because our installation was kind of complicated. You know, we had the double bowl sink, so you got two drains, then you got a garbage disposal and a dishwasher. So there's a lot of plumbing underneath, and then the plumber had to, you know, get some fittings, make things fit, reroute the drain so everything works out. So that was kind of complicated. So I'm glad we hired a plumber Otherwise, you know, on a regular house, it's probably could be just dropped in and install it yourself. Again, this is a kit's sink from American Standard. You're going to see this, it's called the Memphis series. You're going to see that a lot of big box stores. This is actually a pretty good bargain. I mean, it's, you know, you get the Menards price for a kit price, and then you get they put it on sale once in a while, then you get the 11% off rebate that they have going on. So you get these things, you better get the whole kit for less than cost of the faucet by itself. This faucet held up well. This thing still snaps in place. It's not dangling down. It's a ceramic disc, so you know it's not going to leak anytime soon. One handle faucet works fine. Sprayer works fine. Again, you know, we purchased this separately. This is separately Superhuman, so you know, it holds your sponges and stuff. But this is what it looks like after well over a year. You know, a lot of people are worried about water spots and stains. We don't have an issue like that. We have water softeners, so you know our water is not super hard. But if it is, you just get a stainless steel cleaner, and once a week I just spray it down like this, you know, Wellman's stainless steel. Then once a week I'll you know, wipe it down. You know, it takes less than a minute just to wipe it down and get any watermarks off of it. Your mileage may vary. If you've got hard water, you may want to do it daily. As I said before, you know, the slope isn't that great, but that's typical of these sinks. Food may accumulate towards the edges, but that's why you got the sprayer. You put on the sprayer and just hurl the food down into the drain. Not a big problem at all. The good part is, you know, you got a massive space to work with. You know, I mean, you had a double bowl sink, which is inefficient. I mean, the days of where you wash your dishes on one half and then rinse it on the other half is long gone with the dishwasher era. For a smaller couple or family, you don't need a dishwasher, you just need this thing here. Basically, what you could do, this area is so large, is that you could sponge up a sponge and start wiping down all your cups and your plates, and you could set everything off on the side here as you're soaping down the other utensils, and then just rinse them off and put them away, you know. So it's actually a pretty efficient system here. You know, this is 9 inches deep, so you know, and it's pretty wide, so you could accommodate whatever large pans you throw at it. And then you got a high arc faucet to boot. So the negative is that, you know, it is a although it's an expensive sink, you know, but I don't think these are first quality. That's why they're in a kit form, and that's why this offered a steep discount, probably half of what this thing normally costs. And I can show you a couple points here. And again, you know, when you look at it, then this is what everybody else sees. You don't notice it, but you know, if you're going to be anal, I'll just point it out. The corners aren't exactly cut, prime, grade A. You know, so you got little tooling marks on the corners there. And then if you look down the edges here, you can't even see it. I mean, you got to be really anal, but it's not really flat. You know, you may have some little tiny waves to it, but you can't tell when you're looking above like this. You got to be looking at a certain angle, at a certain sunlight to see it. And if you're gonna bottom mount the sink anyway, it's just a moot point. So of all the upgrades and purchases that you're gonna do to the house, this single purchase drastically changed the look of the sink. It immediately upscaled it, modernized it, and that's just the looks. Practicality and actual functionality of the sink increased immensely, 1,000 times. So it was one of those things that you hit yourself in the forehead and said, I should have done this a long time ago. But this is what it looks like well over a year. I think it's about 1.25 years of usage, banging it around and all that. I mean, with the grate, it's going to really save the bottom from scratching, I tell you that much. We do have a couple scratches up in here from, accidentally dragging the pot across, but overall, pretty good shape. It is a stainless steel sink. If you ever go to a restaurant environment, you can see those sinks are pretty much banged up. But a lot of people were concerned about staining and stuff like that. It's not an issue. You know, you may have to wipe down the sink once in a while, but that's the cost of owning one of these type of sinks. But like I said again, the functionality more than pays for the inconvenience of wiping down a sink once in a while. So I just want to, you know, I found this the original video, and I did not upload it like I usually do. I thought I'd wait and see what this thing looks like after a while and give my impressions on it. So I'm glad I waited. You can see that you know, it's a great cost factor. I mean, like I said, the pricing is ridiculously low and for what you're getting, and it's working out just fine. Thank you.